I was only living because it was too much trouble to die. I got up in the morning, I went to work, I ate dinner, and I went to sleep at night. It's like my body was doing it out of habit. And that's how I lived every day of my life. I worked my body to the absolute limit. I wanted to forget everything, so I let work swallow my life. Swallow everything.
Well, Kazaki, why don't you call it a night? It's late.
It's fine. I'll be done in just a second.
Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate all the work you do for us, but if you keep pushing yourself like that, you're going to end up making yourself sick. You know, you're not even taking time off for Obon.
Don't worry about me. I'm doing it because I want to.
If you don't take off every once in a while, you're going to get me in trouble with the government.
After work was rough on me. It was even worse when I had a day off. I would throw my money away just to kill time, to stay away from home. I was hiding from reality because that was the only thing holding me together. I hate this town. But even if I moved away, I wouldn't have anywhere to go. I wouldn't have anything to do. I wanted to wipe my mind clean. I wanted to forget what happened. Everything I did was wrong. Everything was a mistake. The fact that I met her, the fact that we fell in love, that we got married, the fact that we had a baby, it was all one big mistake I couldn't take back.
It takes a wish for this junk to take shape. Maybe that's why I can't do it alone. No, I knew that's what it needed. A wish from the heart. That's why I needed her. Because I didn't have a heart. Because I wasn't human.
You're crying, aren't you? Is it because you remembered something sad? This world is a sad place, isn't it? Soon everything here will be buried in white. It'll get even colder and I'll stop moving. Then you'll be left all alone in this cold, white wasteland.
hello?
Hi, Tomoya. How are you doing?
Sanai.
Were you sleeping? Sorry if I came at a bad time.
Oh, no, it's fine. No problem. Are you alone?
Yep, just me, myself, and I.
Sorry, could you hold on just a sec? This apartment's a mess. Let me clean up real fast.
It certainly is hot out there today, isn't it?
Yeah,
Still, even if it's a little unpleasant, you can't stay inside all day long.
yeah. Yoshino tells me the same thing. He says I need to get out more. But still, there's no point in going out by myself on such a hot day.
Then how about going on a date with me?
Huh? What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
What do you mean? Every once in a while, I feel like going out with a younger guy. What's wrong with that?
Whether it's wrong or not, I think you should have picked someone other than me.
Why would you say that? You're sweet, funny, and really handsome, too. Why should I settle for anyone else?
I don't think I'm that great. I feel like I'm always taking advantage of you. I hardly recognize this place anymore.
So I take it you don't come by the station very often?
No, I stay on my side of town.
You haven't had time off in so long. Why don't you take a vacation for a week or two?
Actually, the company keeps nagging me to take time off. I think they'd love that.
Great! Then why don't we take a trip somewhere?
What, you mean just the two of us? I might be crazy enough to agree to that.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? But for this trip, I was thinking everyone could go.
Who's everyone?
You know, everyone!
Come on, Mom, hurry! Let's get some juice!
Oh, use your inside voice. You're bothering the other people.
You know, Akio really misses you too. He's always talking about getting together and having a drink with you.
That's not the problem.
You worry too much. Come on!
I don't know. I'll think about it.
It's Sanai. Have you made up your mind about the trip?
Oh, not yet. I still need to think about it.
All right, then keep thinking and I'll call you back later.
Really wants me to go on that trip. Hello?
So have you thought about it yet?
Fine, Sanai. You win.
Then I take it's a yes?
Sure. Okay, I'll take the end of next week off so I can have a 4-day weekend, including Sunday. Will that do the trick?
That's perfect! Thank you!
Of course, I wasn't sure if I really wanted to go. But I felt like I'd be betraying Sanai if I turned her down for something so simple. She's done so much for me. The least I could do is go on one little trip. I'm here. Sanai, hello? Old man? Looks like they left me a note.
Dear Tomoya, I'm sorry, but something sudden just came up. I'm afraid Akio and I had to leave. Please take care of things while we're gone. Love, Sanai.
You're kidding me, right? Nagisa. Yushio? stop hiding. You don't have to be so nervous. Now come on out, okay? So Sanai and the old man had to leave, huh? What are we gonna do?
I want Sanai.
Didn't you hear me? I just said Sanai isn't here.
I want Aki.
The old man's not here either. You gotta be kidding me. What, did they just leave without telling you anything at all? So what do you want to do?
I want to go on a trip.
Yeah, that ain't happening. Sanai and the old man are gone, remember? So you want to go on a trip alone, is that it?
No, I want to go with Sanai and Aki.
What did I just tell you? What the hell am I supposed to do? Sanai and the old man have been taking care of Yushio for the past 5 years. I was at work on her first day of kindergarten, and I didn't even take her to the Shichigo-san festival. Sanai would bring her over to my apartment sometimes, but I hardly even looked at her. We're more like strangers than family. Yushio. Are you trying to hide from me? I can still see you. Don't just stand there. Come sit with me. You can sit down. Have it your way. Anyway, wherever the heck they went, I'm sure the old man and Sanai will be back later tonight. For now, let's just stay here and wait. Sound good?
But the trip.
Don't worry, I'm sure you can go somewhere nice after they get back. Until then, why don't you go play by yourself?
Okay.
I guess she's kind of a tomboy, huh? Yushio! That's what you get for running in the house. Did you hurt yourself? You get a scrape anywhere? It looks like you're in good shape. Be careful, okay? Is that the toy you were playing with?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Seems like poor Mr. Turtle didn't survive the fall.
I'm sorry, Mr. Turtle.
Nothing a little glue can't fix up, right? Hang on a sec. I'll put it back together. You can still see the crack, but it's not all that noticeable. Beats having its head torn off at least. Don't play with it till it dries. Otherwise the wheels will get stuck. Did she understand what I said? That's not my problem. What, is something wrong?
Mr. Turtle won't move anymore.
I thought so. I told you not to play with it until the glue dried, didn't I? Well, it's busted. The wheel won't turn anymore. Sorry.
You can't fix him again?
Nope, he's done. As good as dead. What should I do now? Throw him in the trash? Hey, I'm just kidding. Is there something else you want?
I want Sanai.
What, is she back now?
No, she's gone.
I see. I'm getting hungry. I'll go buy you some dinner. Anything in particular you want? If you don't give me a suggestion, then you can't complain.
Okazaki, I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh, hello.
Aren't you a lucky girl, Ushio? Are you going shopping with your daddy today?
Huh? When did you get here?
I'm sorry to hear that the two of you have been living apart. Not that I blame you. I know you work full-time and it's hard for a child to grow up in a single-parent home. Oh, but you do visit each other sometimes, don't you?
Yeah, once in a while.
Of course, I'm sure you'd be lonely if you didn't see each other. Even if you live apart, you two are still family, right?
Yeah, of course.
Bye-bye, Ushio. You have fun with your daddy.
Here, eat up. Come on, help yourself. You're a big girl, you can eat on your own.
I'm grateful for this meal. Bitter.
It's bitter? Oh, it's the pepper, huh? Sorry, but you can't expect me to make fried rice without pepper. Just be a good girl and eat it.
Nuh-uh.
Come on, Yushio, give me a break. Didn't Sanai teach you not to be a picky eater?
Yeah, but the food tonight cooks me isn't all icky.
Fine, don't eat it. Would you eat it if I take the pepper out?
Uh-huh.
But it might taste even worse if I do that.
Rice.
What kind? You just want some plain rice?
Uh-huh.
All right, well, that's easy for me. Here you go, plain rice. That's an interesting combination you got there. Fried rice with rice. What do you think you're
Just
doing?
want this.
If that's all you eat while I'm eating fried rice, then it'll look like child abuse. Seasoning now, huh?
I am grateful for this meal.
I'm starting to think they're not coming home tonight. You're up too, huh?
I gotta pee.
Then go ahead.
I did it all by myself.
Well, I should hope so. We'll go swimming later, okay?
Daddy, are you gonna swim with us?
You bet I am. I used to be on the swim team. What's up?
I gotta go number 2.
Then go ahead.
I did it all by myself.
You don't have to brag about it every single time. I can do it by myself too, you know. You still want to go on a trip?
I sure do.
Well, what if it's just you and me?
Hmm?
You sure? Even with a mean guy like me? Sanai and the old man won't be coming, you know.
They can't. They haven't come back yet.
That's kind of strange, isn't it? They just left us alone, huh?
Yep.
All right, just the two of us then.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't forget anything, did you?
Nuh-uh.
Make sure the doors were locked?
Yep.
Then off we go.
Yeah!
I guess it's strange, but Sanai and the old man have always been around when I saw Yushio. I didn't realize it until now, but in the 5 years since Yushio was born, this is the first time we've ever been alone together. I wonder what this means. I wonder where we're headed. Shut up! There are other people on this train, you know.
Sorry.
Yushio, let me know first if you're going to the bathroom, okay? What's wrong?